Good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, depending on your geographical location. My name is Christopher Nene Quiah, commonly known as DJ Chris the Best. I am a vice presidential aspirant for GGAA Association in the Americas 2023 national elections. And I'm on a ticket with Madam Edith Poah. Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Very good.
And I'm happy to have you on board.
Thank you.
Well, this is Madam Edith Taina Poah. I hail from GGAA County, Liberia, West Africa. I'm going into GGAA election that is slated to be held 2023 in Des Moines, Iowa. As your candidate, presidential candidate right now, I'm currently serving as an aspirant. And I look forward to working with everyone and for us to take our union to the next level.
Our primary focus here is peace, unity, and transparency for our union. If you see today some of the reasons that we are facing in our various communities on the international level or on the national level, most of the problems are transparency issues and peace. But now, if you see our GGAA community is fragile because of peace and unity. And one thing that we can guarantee you that on our platform that we will execute the first time that is important is peace. Is reuniting our people, reuniting the broken pieces and making GGAA County one on the map. Madam Poah, what have you to say about that?
Well, I agree with you because there is nothing much you can do without unity. And this is why we have the PUT team. And our slogan is peace, unity, and transparency. It is very important for us to unite.
Right.
But if I may ask, what brought you on the ticket? Like, what really connected you to be part of this team?
Thank you very much. That's a great question. You know, if you are, you live in a community and you see a person and you observe a person that have a very decent character and they have a very good characteristics, and those are things that actually encourage that person to actually accept to run with the individual. I accepted to run with Madam Poah because I served once as a coordinator in the state of Iowa during the 2019 national elections in Minnesota.
Yes.
And based on that, you know, the level of leadership that you have exhibited at that time encouraged me to accept to be on this ticket because you stand for peace, unity, and transparency is more paramount for our community.
Yes, and the reason when I look at everyone in the team, when we, vetted other people, we decided to take you because you have the character, you have the passion, which is very important because it's the passion. We can give you everything. We can tell you, look, you have money, you have everything to work with. But if you don't have the heart, the mindset is what we cannot give you, that heart, that golden heart to lead. And that's where I think you scored the most. And we decided to take you as a, running mate to me, and the team decided for you to go as the vice president for our team. But going back to our platform, we decided to have few things, like he said, the peace, unity, transparency, and we want to rebuild the stakeholders' hope and confidence. People are very discouraged when it comes to getting back on board to be able to be a member of this organization. We got to convince them.
Right.
In addition, we talk about the road network. From Monrovia to GGAA, if the road is paved, it's 4 hours, 30 minutes.
Right.
We are not going to be able to build a road to say but we're going to be able to love it. We're going to respectfully talk to the government of Liberia to find a reason why that road needs to be paved. It can be business as usual every time you go to Liberia, or you got to go before the rain season start. It is not a good thing. People got to stock food because the road condition. And why if these people do not have money?
Right. And that is true, and those are some of the things that we previously discussed and accepted, to embed into our platform because we know that we can advocate for our people and we can advocate for the road network in GGAA County. You have already elaborated on that. There's no reason why I have to visit that. But sometimes people sit and say, oh, the people in GGAA County, refusing to have crops and and all this stuff, to take them to Monrovia. But hey, again, how can you have our people have crops to take it to Monrovia? And leaving from Grand Gila to go to Monrovia, you spend about 1 week on the road. By the time they get to Monrovia, all the crops will be damaged, and that's one thing that we're strongly taking into consideration to lobby for that particular road project for our people in Grand Gila County. We are going to tell you, we're not going to just tell you now we're going to build a road, but we'll lobby with the national government, and we'll make sure we lobby internationally in the Americas as well to make sure that we put that first for our people in Grand Gila County. Our people are really suffering. This is why when you go to Grand Gila County, a bag of water is $20. A bag of water, a little bag of water is $20 because of the road conditions. So if they go through all these and then they see conditions like this, they see the road condition, they charge you a lot of money to take the goods down there. And now when the goods get over there, guess what? The price is double. The price is double or triple because they gotta make it very high because they spend a lot of money, a lot of days, a lot of time on the road to get down there. So when they get down there, yes, obviously they will make it very expensive. They will jack the price up on everything.
See, listen is serious. We gotta invest in our roads. We got a lot of bad roads along the Grand Gila.
Yeah.
This is Grand Gila Highway.
This is Grand Gila Highway.
And this is Peloton on the reef. Please, I'm begging you, if you are watching, share the video. Let it go viral. We got a whole lot of cars on the road stuck. People might not celebrate Christmas in Grand Gila because they cannot get to the family because of a very bad road. Please, let's invest in our road. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is Grand Gila Highway. This too is Liberia. This is strictly for me. Let me show my face so you'll see. I'm giving you this live from Grand Gila Highway, Peloton, on the reef. I am an entrepreneur, like a very self, and apart from that, I own a media institution, and not just that, but I am also a celebrity in the Liberian entertainment industry. And with the contact that I have with all the celebrities that I know around, I believe that I can lobby and also be able to help to bring everybody on board because unity is very important, and that'll move our institution forward. Madam Poah.
And what he just said is not just the people out there. It takes a village to raise a child, but in order for people to come on board, we encourage the Grangians to actually be the front runner of this thing for us to be able to unite and provide the needed services for our people. In as much we have the contact, we have the Vice President Kennedy, he's on board. He's when it comes to connecting, he's very big on that. And he believes strongly that in order for us to be able to succeed, we have to network. And that's why I think we are very strong when it comes to him being on this team as well. But the Grangian is very important for us to work together.
And again, our plea here to every Grangian out there, without you, Madam Poah and I, we cannot do this. And we need your support. We need your votes. Even if you have any qualms with Madam Poah, and that includes myself, I want us to put that aside and look at Grand Gila County on the bigger map. And all we can do, we are here to serve you, and we will serve you to the best of our ability. And we need your support. We want you to come out on the 6th and the 7th in Des Moines, Iowa, to support the Poah Quiah team to the national elections and elect us. We will do everything we can do to seat our county on the international scene in the game, and peace will be restored.
One of the most important things is for you to hire the most qualified candidate. And there is no doubt you're going to look at their records, the level of experience, if we can get the job done. I'm sure by now Grangians know our ability to lead, and we can get things done if only you give us that opportunity by trying to vote for us, create the number that will lead us to victory. And when that is done, you will have the peace and transparency and accountability you are looking for. We will be able to lobby for your role. We will be able to create a great education system, great road network. We will be able to have safe drinking water, education system, plus more, and especially our agriculture system. For example, people are next to Africa is next door to us. They can feed themselves. Why can't we Grangians be known as people who can produce at least one item of food, like for example rice or plenty? We can do that. So we are looking forward to, one of the things for us to do is to be able to put more work into our agriculture system. In addition to that, we also want to build a GGAA center in America. You have in Greek Center, they have Jewish Center, they have Catholic Halls. We should be able to have our own GGAA Center, and that hall can be used for us to be able to raise income for our people and do more in Liberia. And there are people here too that also have needs. We can also be able to work with people here as well and be able to look. There are so many things we can do. Kids are in trouble. We can also connect and be able to help single parents. We can work together. That's why unity is all about, where people can feel free to express that problems to us, and we'll be able to handle those conditions.
In addition to that, I want you all to know out there, if you are a supporter of the current leadership, we guarantee you that everything that leadership is continuity, and we will tell you that anything that is left on the desk of the national president will also be executed by this team. And I guarantee you that.
And that is a very important point you just strike.
Right.
You know how people come on and then they be like, I'm going to start my own project. You do not have a project of your own. Great GGAA Association, for example, this national convention that is coming out, that's going to bring us into a position of authority. We're going to use whatever amount we have to be able, after the transitional report, President Yubute tells us what he has left, we're going to be able to use whatever amount to try to implement projects and finish all his projects, which is going to be our priority number one. And of course, we're not going to leave unfinished projects and then start another thing. So those are things that we're going to do, like again, the road networking system, safe drinking water, education, healthcare.
Thank you very much, and thank you for actually telling them how that will be executed. And again, in addition to that, I'll tell you for sure that we are the qualified team, and we tell you out there that we are here to work for Green GGAA Association and the county as well, and we'll also be willing to also work with our county leadership to make sure that our county is prioritized in Liberia as well. Because if you're from your county, you have to be the one to set the precedence to make sure that the upcoming leadership, the youth, and the next leadership after that follow your legacy and your track record. And again, in addition to that, I want you, if you are a Green GGAA in all 21 chapters in America, please see reason to vote for the Poah Quiah 2023 national election. Thank you very much.
In fact, it's not all 21 chapters. We have like this 50 states in the United States. If you are living in an area where there is no chapter, you can register through the national administration and earn your membership, or you can go through the leadership, the current leadership. Any individual can help you. You can even call our team, and we can lead you to the right path to become a member in order for you to participate in the electoral process. And not only participating, but to be an active member, and where we can work together to have all hands on deck for us to be able to provide the needed services for our people.
Right. And again, thank you so much. On behalf of the Poah Quiah team, we say thank you. Thank you for taking your time to watch this.
Great GGAA Association.